Okay, so I'm going to walk you through how to install and use Podio Magic. We'll start by, you have to just type Podio Magic into Google, you go into Chrome, the Chrome store, you grab it, you add it to the browser. It'll take like 3 seconds to install, and then it should show up in your browser up here. There it is. So then you have to close this window, and then you have to reload the site. Alright, so now we reload it, so you would need a fresh browser. You click on this, and you first have to enter your username and password for Podio. Now this could be where it doesn't work if you normally log in using Google accounts. So you want to make sure you have a Podio username and password. So that's it. Then you go to Time Track. The first thing you do is you go to Mapping. And you have to create a mapping. So the first thing, Griffin Media, I'm going to go to Griffin Workplace and Timesheets. And then you hit Next. You hit the category app, it's only one, and it's also in Workplace, and it's under Project Categories. And then you hit Next and you map the fields. You want to map your date, notes, and you always want to map this one with total time. Now if you also always want to map every single time employee. Now if you're a link builder, you also want to map pitched, order, articles, all of this. If you're not a link builder, you just need to do employee here. Then you give it a name. In my case, I'll just use my name, and you save it. So now this is already set. Then you want to go to Time Track. You select your mapping, and you hit Start. So you can hit here whatever it is. I'm working on a tutorial. The category is where you pick what you're doing. So in this case, I'm doing, I don't know, general training. So that's my category. If I have a deliverable, I have to start typing it in here. Let's see, NDR. If I start typing it in, it'll show me everything that's related to NDR. And in this case, I'm just going to delete. And it should go away, but it's not. That's problematic. Oh, that's a fix right there. Yeah. Okay, well, I need to stop this because it's broken, and let's see if I can fix it. Let's close this, reopen it, Time Track. Okay, so in this Time Track, I'm gonna edit it, and then I didn't put a deliverable in, and I did have a category. This one isn't gonna work because it didn't map the employee, so I'm just gonna delete this, and that's an error that we have to fix. So I'm gonna go back to this. I'm gonna start it. Test, Griffin, general training, and then I'll put my name in here, and then when I'm done I can stop. So I'll do another one now, test 2, and then you can actually close it, and then you can come back to it, and unless you hit stop, as soon as you select the mapping, you'll find that if you leave it running, it'll still be running. So okay, right now it's running under test 2 and everything's filled out. Now I'm going to close it. We're at 7 seconds. If I go back in and I choose my mapping, it's still running. So let's say I'm now done. I have 2 tracks that are done. So let's say this wasn't right. I can go in here and I can change the start time, end time. Let's say it was actually, I don't know, 59. And that's it. I can save it. So it was really 2 minutes. I can go back and let's say this was actually 05. Okay, so whatever, it is not letting me. And then I'm gonna say, okay, now I can save. That didn't work, something went wrong there. There, that should work now. Nope. Okay, that's another bug that we have to fix. Oh, I see why. So let's say I do 6:05. 06. Well, that's not working either. Well, that's not nice. Okay, that's another bug. There we go. That one worked. I'm leaving the bugs so you can see little things that might happen and that you can report. Okay, so let's say you fix both, you're ready to go, you publish, and you go to the new item, just double check, make sure everything looks good, make sure it added the time correctly, and yeah, total time 9 minutes, and that's it. Yeah, that's all there is to it. So really important that for everything you do, you select the category. So you can see here what it does is it creates this, which is a time track entry for this category, and it gives me the time, so that I can then look at reports by category and see where our time is going. So in fact, I'll run a quick report right now so you guys can see. I can look over here and I can actually, I don't know, let's say I want to find out how much time we're spending doing emails. I can filter by that, and then I can run a report by total time. I don't quite know how to do this yet, but I'm pretty sure I can select the category. I don't know, let's say I do a report, this one. There we go. I can do a calculate for each duration, then show the sum per category. See, so now I know we spent 26 hours doing emails this week, or for this time period. So that's pretty much it. And then every so often I'll ask you to uninstall it. You'll go to settings, extensions, you find it here, and then you delete it, and then you go ahead and do the whole thing all over again, because sometimes if it gets buggy or if he does new releases, we want to make sure we reinstall it here. Okay, thanks.